How's it going, guys? I'm your host Caravan Gaming. Welcome back to another very special Adventure Quest video, and today's video I want to talk about the newly updated Ninja Lawyer Assassin contract guest. Okay, so I have the info subs pulled up. You can go ahead and check out the forums or go ahead and check out my Discord. The info subs are already there, and then on top of that, I'm also going to be doing a little bit of testing because I'm sure everybody will be interested in that, and then I will give my thoughts on the whole updated guest. So let's go and take a look at it first. I did change up my stat build, so now it's 250 dex, charisma and luck, just so that we can showcase the true and full power of the guest. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it out now. Okay, and then shields, we'll hide this. Pets, we won't use any pets. So now look at it completely raw. Okay, not doing anything at all. Not using any buffs. Okay, with only 250 charisma for the damage buff, and BTH buff. Dexterity helps with the BTH as well currently, and then luck for luck doesn't affect guesses since there's no lucky strike chance. Okay, so if you do that, then they just don't do anything. Alright, so there's no change from the original guess regarding this one. You do need to pay or spend gold every single turn to have the guess actually do something. Okay, so the first one is red tape, which is what we'll do. 6,618 gold per turn, which is the same cost as what it used to cost. Okay, so right now what it does is it's a 2-hit melee darkness attack that deals 40% reduced damage and leaves your foe choked. Minus, okay, so it's about, let's see how much the choke value is for 2 turns. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so reduces their offensive power by about 33.6% at 100% darkness resist. This scales off darkness resist, not with charisma, I think. So yeah, just purely based off darkness resist. Now, my take on the whole resist scaling based on resist versus charisma thing, there's pros and cons to both. Okay, for sure. For resistances, of course, it'll be highly dependent on the monster rather than yourself. What's good about this is that you don't need to train charisma if you just want to use the guess for the effect and not for the damage alone. So that's definitely great if I am running my original build of 250 dexterity, luck as well as intellect. So but of course, if you're facing a monster with low darkness resist, then this is going to be kind of bad. Okay, so yeah, it's a double-edged sword pretty much. You inflict with charisma and you resist with dexterity. So charisma is still used, but just for the infliction rate. Okay, this one, the original one, what it used to do is, let me see here. Okay, if at least one hit of this hit connects, then it entangles the monster. So minus 90 times hits connected over 2 times darkness resist dexterity. The monster can resist with a save at +0 bonus. So this used to be kinda okay in the past, back when, you know, every single build used dexterity. Okay, so obviously monsters sort of used it as well, but nowadays, now that they've changed the stats one time, okay, dexterity is no longer a universal stat that everyone uses. So they also nerfed how stats affected monsters. So honestly, the original entangle would not be a very good effect today. So the first skill is definitely a huge buff, and the fact that it's not only 1 turn, it's 2 turns means that you can go ahead and stack it. So let's see here. Okay, now 0.44. I mean, of course, this is assuming you manage to inflict. If you don't inflict, then you won't get to stack it. Okay, and this is against combat practice trainer, so the chance of you not being able to stack it is very, very low. Okay, so you can see 0.191 right now, and they are gonna go again 0.124. So yeah, it does take quite a while to stack up to an amount that will be very, very good. But if you're, you know, in it for the long term, you know, you're playing a long battle, then I can see this skill being very good, assuming you can constantly land your hits as well as land the infliction. Okay, so yeah, 0.051, less than the monster's gonna do less than 1% damage. Very nice. Okay, no, the monster's gonna do 95% less damage. Sorry. Okay, next skill. Okay, Motion to strike, so again it is 6618 SP per turn. The original one is 1 hit melee darkness, and and can inflict bleed on the monster. The monster can resist with a save at +0 bonus, inflict charisma versus monster's endurance, and then luck is the minor roll. Okay, if used repeatedly, then it follows the normal bleed stacking rules. Okay, so right now, is there even any change to this skill? Let's take a look. So 1 hit darkness melee, that's the same, plus 5 BTH lean, minus 40% damage, and leaves your foe bleeding 0.34. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so you can see here the bleed is power 0.34. Okay, the mob can resist with a save at a minus 20 penalty. So you do have quite a high chance of inflicting both the choke as well as the bleed because of the minus 20 penalty, which is very nice. So now it's been increased to 0.68, and bleed, what is different for bleed as compared to other status effects is that it is permanent until the monster wins the save. So if the monster can't win the save, then yeah, you're gonna have it there permanently, which can be a good and a bad thing, because the moment the monster wins the save, all of your stacks are automatically gone. Okay, it's not like your typical dot effect whereby it's going to last 5 turns, something like that, and after the you're going to have it for that 5 turns regardless. Okay, as long as you manage to land the first infliction. So for bleed, once the monster makes the save, it's gone. Okay, all your stacks are gone. The bleed is honestly not bad as well, assuming you can get it to inflict. Like you can see here, 698 damage. Okay, not from too much stacking, so that's actually quite nice. Of course, in a regular battle, this might not be the case. Quite a few monsters have endurance nowadays, especially boss monsters. So I don't know how to feel about the whole bleed thing, but of course, if you do have other ways of boosting your infliction rate, maybe using optical, maybe using your spotter drake pet, maybe using your necromancer armor, you know, these sort of things, then you can make it an almost guaranteed infliction, which will be very good. Okay, and last but not least, 8 and a bet, 13,236 gold per turn. This is the biggest change, because initially what it did was it's a 3 hit, okay, darkness attack, and it basically is just extra damage. Okay, quite a lot of extra damage, and it was also the main reason why this thing was changed. Okay, why this gas was changed. Okay, so this gas is a gold item and was more powerful than the shadowy hedgehog, which is a Z token item. Okay, so the Z this skill's attack, sorry, this third skill, okay, it did plus 40% damage for 5% gold, while shadowy hedgehog did 30% damage for 3.75% gold. Okay, they talked it over and decided that they will make Ninja Level Assassin's big attack a status attack instead. So this is the biggest change undoubtedly. So is this a buff or a nerf? Okay, I feel it's a buff. Yeah, in its current state, it is definitely a buff, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, so let's see here. So right now, what the third attack does is it's also 3 hit, okay, plus 10 BTH lean, minus 50% total damage. Damage is skilled 50, 25, 25. Okay, so the first hit will do more damage and will inflict Ellie Round, Darkness Ellie Round specifically, for 2 turns. So plus 67.7 times dark. Okay, the mob can resist with minus 20 penalty. So again, this is quite easy to inflict. Hold on a minute. Hold on. 52.2. Inflict with charisma over luck, resist with endurance over luck. Okay, so let's see that again. Okay, so 100% darkness resist. And yeah, 152.6% for 2 rounds. So that is actually pretty good for a guess. Of course, you can't really boost this number. Okay, this is what it is. Assuming, yeah. Okay, so assuming you land, this will be the number that you get, and it's 2 turns, which means that you can stack it. So yeah, let's go and take a look at this. Okay, now it's 178.9. So after 3 turns of stacking, let's see what we have. 192.05. Guys, this is absolutely crazily strong. Okay, a Baron Horror is another darkness gas that inflicts ele round. Okay, but I think Ninja Loyal Assassin beats it right now because of the ability to stack it to a crazy amount, and I freaking love it. Okay, there are some talks that people are saying that it will likely get nerfed down to 1 turn rather than 2 turns, so you'll no longer be able to stack it unless you use a celerity item like Shadow Feeder Pendant or like your Clever Disguise. But I feel that it will still, I feel like even if they nerf it that way, it will still be okay. Like, it'll still be a very decent guess to bring along. I mean, you got Choke, you got Bleed, you got Darkness, Elivan. What more can you ask for out of a guess? Okay, so even if they nerf it to that, I think it will be fine. But would I prefer it in this current version? I mean, definitely. You guys know I love my strong stuff, right? So we can keep it in this current version. Hey man, I'm all for it. So the big thing that everyone wants to see is obviously not the Choke, not the Bleed. Nobody gives a shit about that. Okay, the thing that everybody wants to see is how crazy can we do the ele rounds with all the boosting and whatnot. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Some people wanted to do a 0 turn no setup thing, so we'll try that first. So I'll try with Pies over here. So Pies, okay, and then for this one I will turn on my luck boost, even though that does nothing. Okay, and then we'll turn on the charisma boost. Okay, and we'll pair it with a pet. So first pet we'll test with is a Baron the Exiled, and I'm going to use a foam finger to test. Okay, so right now I'm going to boost both the pet and the gas damage, but a lot of people are saying if you're using optical, it's probably better to just boost the pet damage, because after all, the pet damage boost is 50% if you boost it alone, but if you boost it with the gas, it gets cut down to 25%. And the gas, you can't lucky strike the gas anyway, so that's not gonna be a big deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we can do with this. Okay, 565. Oh my god, that is crazy. We landed all 3 hits, 1.3k damage, guys. That is crazy. Let's try that again. Let's see how much extra damage you gain. Okay, so it's about the same for the first and the second one. Can't really see much of a big difference. Now let's go for third round, round 3. Let's see, you get no. Oh, no lucky strikes at all this round. That was bad, but 192. Okay, 198. Okay, ooh, 788. Wow, that is significant. Please give me more lucky strikes. Come on. Now this should go over 200%. Oh my god, 761 on a lucky strike, guys. Okay, so next up we will go ahead and test this with multi-more. Okay, so let's see how good this is with multi-more. Now you will need a lot of help boosting your pets and gases BTH if you want to use the damage mode of multi-more, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, it's not super duper practical inside of a regular battle where, you know, the monster is more likely to dodge your hits, but with a little bit of boosting, I think it will still be very, very powerful. So we'll use optical as well for this setup. Okay, we'll gain a bit more SP first. I think we might run out. Now we go with optical. Okay, so you can see here, the base damage is a little higher at the start. Okay, because of the Berserk Lean, but of course I'm testing this out against Combat Practice Trainer. So if you only care about pure damage, then and you know, hitting the monster isn't a problem, then of course this will be your way to go. But in a practical battle, I think it is probably better to use Foam Finger. This is just my personally speaking. You know, in case 1 or 2 hits miss, and that's going to hit you pretty hard. 15 BTH is nothing to scoff at, guys. Okay, so Foam Finger, if you want to boost both pet and gas, then it'll be slightly worse than multi-more. But if you're only boosting the pet alone, which we will go ahead and do this right now. Okay, if you're only boosting the pet damage alone, you don't care about the gas damage, you only want to use the gas purely for the element infliction, then it's going to be better. You can see the damage is greatly increased from the pet. Okay, let's go. Yeah, look at that. Now over 200%. So yeah, you can see a 50% damage boost, quite substantial indeed. Okay, now we will go ahead and test this out with, I don't know what we want to test this out with now. Max boosting. Yeah, let's do max. No, let's do Silas. Okay, so another popular pet that people want to see this with is Silas. There is also the giant horror pet, but I'm not gonna test that today. Okay, I think most people don't have the giant. Is the giant horror pet token only? I think it's token only. I can't really remember. So I don't think a lot of people actually bought that. So we'll test it out with Silas. Silas also inflicts Ellie Vound, but I think it's two separate stacks. So right now, let's do that. Okay, so we'll do pet and gas boost first, and then we'll do optical. So 152, boom, 729 on the first hit, guys. I think this might be the way to go. Let's see. Boom, 418, and there was no lucky strikes. Okay, out of SP, damn. Of course, this is quite SP intensive, but you know what? Who really cares, right? If you can take down the enemy in like a couple of turns. So let's go and do that. Optical again. Look at those numbers. Boom. Okay, again, no lucky strike. That's very unlucky. So 133 and then we have 192. Wow. Look at that. 198, 27. Still no lucky strike. Come on, are you kidding me? Hello? Optical. 201. Boom, still nothing. The lucky strike will easily go over 1000, guys. If we manage to get it. Come on, where is it? Yeah, so now over 300% Ellie Vound. Crazy. There we go. Yeah, over 1000 damage, guys. Very, very insane. Okay, guess you can test this with multi-maul now. So weapons, I'm going to use multi-maul, armor, Neko, and of course you'll need essence orb. And optical. $407. Oh, lucky strike there. Boom, 672. So a multi-maul, not that. Okay, it's on par with the foam finger in the gas and pet boost mode. So let's try foam finger with just the pet boost. Boom, 1090, guys. Let's go again. Some people are also saying you can use this with Clever Disguise on the first turn, which is nice. Clever Disguise skips your turn, okay, and gives your pet and guest celerity. So you can also do that if you don't want to use optical, but if you want to go full damage, then use Shadow Feeder Pendant, which is a quick cast, and then go for optical. So that will be the ideal situation, and you also get to keep your player turn. Okay, so if you want max damage, that's what you should do. Now let's go ahead and see how crazy this can go if we go for, you know, if you don't care about anything, just go for absolute maximum damage. Okay, so let's start. Let me see here. Can we buff? Okay, we'll do Una Polka, obviously. I think you can still buff with the Neko armor or something, right? Yeah, I really want to see how crazy this can go. The Neko armor, but I think you need charges for that. Let's see here. Ferocity, Natural Empathy. I think it's this one, right? Wait, no. Feline, Cataclysm. Yeah, Cataclysm. Okay, so we do that. And then now we can do, okay, so let's do a multi-maul boost instead. Okay, so multi-maul boost, optical. I think this is max boosting, is it? I might be missing something. Like, I think there was a charisma boost from like that. I can gain like 5 or 6 more charisma, something like that, on top of this swave if I use like, I think it's the royal cake pet, or is it the strawberry shield cake? I can't really remember which one is it. Let me check. Strawberry shield cake, is it this one? Yeah, strawberry shield cake can give me a bit of charisma as well, but it doesn't really stack that well, so I'm only getting like a little bit more. I don't think that's a big deal, so I'm not going to bother too much with that. Now let's go ahead and attack. Let's see what damage we will see here. Boom. 1500 first turn. There we go, guys. There we freaking go. Okay, so let's go again. Second turn, let's see what we'll see. Boom, 943 without the cataclysm boost, guys. This is nuts. Okay, so now let's test it out with foam finger. Obviously the numbers will be higher now because we do have more ally bound right now. Okay, so let me do cataclysm again. Oh, the swave wore off, right? Okay, 2200, guys, crazy. Okay, another synergy that some people would like to see is the burn damage, okay, from Neko armor, because in Neko you can toggle to make your pets inflict burn. What if we stack ally round and then we burn the crap out of them? What? Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Essence Orb. And then optical. How high can we get this burn? Boom, 207. First turn, 230 damage. Guys, that is actually pretty good. On the first turn, already 230 burn damage. Boom. 700 on the second turn. Guys, that's crazy. Literally unheard of. Boom, 1000. Boom, 1800 burn damage. Oh my god, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Can we go for one more turn? The monster is definitely dead this turn. Let's see. How high can we get it? Boom, 1100 on the pet. 292. Oh, it resisted, I think. Did he? Wait, how did he drop to 292? I have no idea what happened. Okay, but probably resisted or something like that. But yeah, guys, can you see that crazy amount of burn damage? Oh my god, that's just insane, man. And if you really, let me see. Okay, let me go for all out. Okay, let's go all out. Do you have enough charges for cataclysm? No, not yet. Okay, so we gotta play for a few more rounds. Boom. Okay, now we have enough. Let's do cataclysm. Let's do essence orb. I'm gonna turn off the burn just to see how much damage you can get out of this. Okay, I am gonna do Unapoka. Now we'll do, let's do Shadow Feeder. One round, okay. I'm gonna turn off the burning. And then we will do a Baron for max damage, okay. So I'm going to turn this to a 50% pet boost just to see how much damage the pet can do, okay. Let's go ahead and attack now. Boom. Let's go. Oh my lord, 1000. Oh my god, another 1000. No crits, by the way. No lucky strikes. Oh my god, that is insane damage. Freaking crazy, okay? Those aren't even lucky strike numbers. Guys, I love this new Ninja Loyal Assassin. Yes, okay. don't be surprised if it gets nerfed. I sincerely hope from the bottom of my heart that it doesn't get nerfed, because right now I love it and it's a really good free to play option for every single person out there. Of course, this is only available during Blarney, so it's actually a seasonal item. So if you don't already have it, unfortunately you won't be able to get it now, no matter how much money you have. You're going to have to wait until next year, April, which is, yeah, wow, very long away. Quite a long time away. Luckily for me, I have the Blarney House portal painting, but I didn't need to use that because I already had that stored in my inventory for a long while. Now I'm glad to be able to take it out again. Okay, it used to be the best free-to-play guest, and it still is the best free-to-play Darkness guest right now. So all in all, very good changes. I love it, and I hope that they will continue to keep it this way. So yeah, keep it up, AQ team, I guess. Okay, let me know what you guys think of the guests down in the comment section below. If you guys have any other testing ideas that you guys would like to see, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below as well. I will probably not make another video on this. I might go through it again on Sundays, inside of Sunday's video if enough people want it. Otherwise, I will probably just post the findings on my Discord server. Okay, which you guys can of course join as well. Head on over there, hang out with other veterans. You know, we do a lot of crazy testing stuff like this. I also like to give a shout out to Lupa Lunatic as well as Sujin for giving me ideas on how to test this thing and what to pair it with. So yeah, shout out to them as well. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you guys like the video, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Korban Gaming. Peace out.